Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020 from your Florida Orchestra.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
Congratulations of class 2020.
Hello, I'm Mike Bonet, principal of Osceola Fundamental High School, and we welcome you to our virtual graduation. I ask that we all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be led by Mr. Mark Robertson, Assistant Principal.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand and remove your hats for the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the National Anthem and the Alma Mater. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? To you, dear Osceola, we sing our highest praise. With joyful strength and duty, our voices loud we raise, to praise you for the knowledge that you do give us all. We learn with joy and gladness within your well-loved halls. To you, dear alma mater, we pledge our loyalty. Your fame, dear Osceola, our constant aim will be.
And now, bringing greetings is our Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Michael Gregel, and our school board chairperson, Mrs. Carol Cook.
Congratulations, class of 2020. You did it. This graduation ceremony is unlike any other and is one that will never be forgotten. Your families, friends, and all of us at Pinellas County Schools are overflowing with pride as you reach this tremendous milestone. Every generation and every graduating class faces its own unique challenges, and your class is certainly no exception. And although I know the end of your senior year did not go as expected and many of the traditions of being a senior were altered, I encourage you to acknowledge those losses and then thoughtfully shift your focus to what you have gained as a person and as a class. Because I promise you, no one will ever forget the class of 2020. You learned to quickly adapt to unexpected change and to work, learn, and connect remotely. You gain time management skills and learn how to motivate yourself. And you prove to the world that you are resilient. You have the persistence, initiative, determination, and grit to face life's challenges. And yes, there will be many challenges and joys on the road ahead. Because if there's one thing I can guarantee you, it's that the world is constantly changing. And the only thing you can control is how you adapt and respond to that change. You also learn the importance of giving back to your community. In addition to the thousands of community service hours you completed prior to March, the Pinellas County Schools graduating class demonstrated compassion and generous hearts by making masks and face shields, preparing and providing food, and virtually visiting people in need. I know you will make this world a kinder and better place for future generations to come. And as a class, you've been galvanized together forever by this shared experience that only you and your peers truly understand. Individually and collectively, you are stronger for having experienced this moment in history together. And as your superintendent, know that I am incredibly proud of you. Members of the class of 2020, while this pandemic may have taken away or changed some of your senior year traditions, it could never take away the laughter, the friendship, the memories you've made with your classmates, teachers, and school staff over the past 13 years. You will go on to achieve many, many wonderful things over the course of your lifetime, and this exceptional year will become only one part of your success story. And one day, I hope you look back and realize that this experience has made you a stronger, better person. And finally, always remember that you have excellence inside of you. And some of you may have already found it, and some of you may still be on your journey to identify what that will be. But reaching this milestone is evidence of and a step towards that excellence. So don't ever give up. Discover your gifts and then share them with the world. We're counting on you. The incredible class of 2020. Congratulations and good luck.
Hello, I'm Carol Cook, chairperson for the Pinellas County School Board. It is an honor to have this opportunity to congratulate the class of 2020 on behalf of the entire school board. Although we may not be able to celebrate this milestone in person, nothing can diminish the tremendous pride we have for you. You have worked hard over the past 13 years to get here and have faced unique challenges over the past few months. I am incredibly impressed with you and how you have made the best of a difficult situation. I've heard so many stories about how you've reached out to each other, how you have helped others in the community, and how you have shared your talents. Your strength, creativity, innovation, and heart are an inspiration to me and the entire school district. I must also share my appreciation with all of the parents and family members who have guided our students and supported the school district as we navigated uncharted territory and transitioned to digital learning. Thank you for your flexibility and understanding. Graduates, despite missing out on a traditional senior year events and ceremonies, you are still the class of 2020. You are a class like no other. You have successfully overcome challenges with which no other class has dealt. Your 2020 diploma confirms that you have the knowledge, the skills, and the perseverance to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. We are living in a new world, but this crisis will end, and you will be stronger for it. I know that you will rise to the challenges ahead and do great things. Best of luck, class of 2020. Our district and our community are rooting for you.
And now, I would like to introduce our co-salutatorian, Jacob Wall.
Hello, everyone. Honor the past, celebrate the present, focus on the future. This quote hangs on a banner in the most congested hallway of Osceola. It was here long before we came and will stay long after we leave. This message serves as a catalyst for the commemoration of the past 4 years, leading us to our graduation this day. Reflecting on high school gives us the chance to remember our academics, sports, and school events, as well as our achievements in those areas. These beautiful yet challenging pillars of high school provide us with so many chances to grow, learn from others, and educate ourselves. High school sparks a light in each of us to inspire and move forward, going forth and doing wonderful things, as Ms. Colton always says. Our future growth will stem from our warrior roots. That being said, we should look back and pay tribute to our high school experiences. These are the times where we have learned to embrace our individuality and honor our authentic selves. Our individuality is the source of our character, which sets us apart to find our own place in high school. However, our sense of self is what also brings us together. We find the need to recognize the place where we have all found ourselves, and that origin is Osceola. This gives us the chance to celebrate as one graduating class. This day, we will eagerly accept our diplomas and enter a new and fascinating chapter of our lives. Although we are all ready to move forward, this eagerness should not go overlooked. This is our last chance to be together as one class and celebrate the present. We are the class of 2020, the class that has overcome obstacles previously unheard of in education, the class that left for spring break after a typically structured year and adapted to a new online education system because of an international pandemic. Who would have thought? The past 4 months were supposed to be the peak of our senior year and chronicle our high school experiences. We were forced to do that another way that seemed unreasonable, but yet again rose to the challenge and did it. And as our senior year finally comes to a close, we must take the pride we gained from Osceola and display it to all. This is the pride that will allow us to move forward as we are high school graduates from this point on. Stepping into the future is very scary, but rather than being scared of the unknown, we need to embrace it. Personally, I can say I have never met a more motivated group of people who embody competition, rigor, and spirit all in one. This is why we will be able to approach the future just like we approach high school, headstrong and ready for whatever comes our way. Moving forward, we will continue to honor the past and all at Osceola who have done so much for us. Today, we will celebrate the present and show self-pride in who we have grown to be. And tomorrow, we will transition into the next chapter of our lives and focus on how we will reach greater heights than we have ever known. We are all unfamiliar with what is coming next, but we know where we came from and we know how powerful we can be. Thank you for everything, Warriors, and congratulations. I'm so happy for us all. We did it. And now I would like to call forward my co-salutatorian, Samuel Workman. Thank you.
Well, I think we can all agree that we got here a lot quicker than we expected. It's crazy how time flies. And I know this year did not end the way we wanted it to, but I think that we'll all realize how worth it all this time was, and we can look back at this fondly. The friends we've made along the way and the experiences we have shared from our freshman year to now makes everything we worked for worth it. I certainly wouldn't change anything about my time as a warrior. It's made me who I am today, and I'm proud to say I'll be serving our country at the Naval Academy. And I want to thank you all for being a part of my life. From the grueling practices at cross country to the calculus test that made me want to rip my hair out, my friends and classmates have always been there to support me. And that is what defines us as warriors. We have a sense of brotherhood that sets us apart from the other schools. To be there for each other during the ups and downs of the years gone by. And I know these next few months are going to be stressful as we're all beginning to make changes and move into our adult lives. But just remember that we have friends and family to support us as we move on. And there's not much more I can say except we made it, guys. 4 years together led us up to this point, and I'm going to miss you all next year. Thank you for everything. I know we'll do great things. Until next time. And now I'd like to introduce Student Body President Lucy White.
Hello, everyone. And first of all, I want to say, in the immortal words of Elle Woods, we did it, and congratulations. Freshman year. It's a hard truth to swallow, but High School Musical is nothing like the real thing. On our first day, we are dropped off with our backpacks full of nerves. We participate in our first homecoming week. Well, the few of us who actually attended Spirit Night. We search for our individual paths, beginning to become closer and make new friends in both our class and, dare I say, the older grades. Looking back now, it's becoming harder to remember all these times we thought we'd never forget. Sophomore year. This year, we actually go to Spirit Night, and we actually participate. We branch out, we join clubs, and we gain new experiences. Some of us got our licenses. The world becomes even bigger. Driving around is suddenly the most fun we'd ever had. Somehow, we survive AP World, and Miss Colton teaches us to go forth and do wonderful things. Junior year. We stress over the SAT. College applications become a real thing. We have never been this busy. And yet, volunteering isn't that bad. I love it. Also, we start to see our older friends relishing in their senior activities. I remember thinking to myself, I can't believe that's about to be me. And I can't wait. Finally, the class of 2020 has made it. Senior year. Our class has never been closer, our volleyball team is undefeated, and our spirit is unmatched. We apply to colleges, and we get in. We begin to prep for our futures. We are so excited to complete high school and start the next chapter, but not until we do some celebrating. Then everything changed. Mr. Tahishi tried to warn us. He kept saying that this virus is serious and we need to be paying attention. The last day before spring break, we all left early, and none of us realized that that day would be our last time walking those halls and seeing our friends and teachers. Reality sets in. All of our senior activities have been canceled. Everything we worked for, everything we saw our friends and older siblings work towards is no more. We are told this will build our character and that we must lean on each other, and that is what we did. Our class is one of the few in history that is truly unified, and this unification is shared with 3.7 million high school seniors across America. Honestly, I believed our class deserves more. Earlier this year, your senior officers were talking to Mr. Robertson about homecoming week. He told us that the class of 2020 is one of the best Osceola has seen in many years. All of us understand what a great compliment that is, and he's correct. The class of 2020 is incredible, and I'm so happy that all of us have been able to grow up together and grow so close, and that you have all allowed me to be your president for the past 3 years. It's difficult for me to believe that we're finished here at Osceola, and I know we will all change the world, and we will always remember our amazing times we had at Osceola. I wish you all the best of luck, and although this wasn't like High School Musical, we always must remember that we truly are all in this together, because once a warrior, always a warrior.
Hello, everyone. First, I would like to thank the family, friends, teachers, and staff who have guided us along the way. We couldn't have done it without you all. 4 years ago at freshman orientation, we were anxiously awaiting what would be some of our shaping years as young adults. Mr. Bonet took the microphone and enthusiastically described the class of 2020 as the class with perfect vision. During that year, we got lost in the halls, trying our best to blend in and see over the tall upperclassmen. Sophomore year came with feelings of relief as we were no longer freshmen, and we could see the new opportunities awaiting us. Our junior year was filled with late nights of studying and visions of new freedoms as we were now upperclassmen. And finally, senior year came along. Fortunately, we can still remember the many of our lasts from the beginning of the year. Last football game, last homecoming, last spirit week, and last first day of school. We watched the sunrise at Warrior Wake Up and saw the promising future ahead of us. The class of 2020's perfect vision, first mentioned during freshman orientation, became the inspiring statement relayed for our class. A clear future with perfect vision was laid before us. Our timelines were in traditionally and with little error. We would enjoy our senior year activities and say our goodbyes as anticipated. The circumstances that we faced at the end of our senior year were not what that perfect vision would have seen. The year became full of uncertainty. Henry Stanley Haskins once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." Uncertainty in our lives and in the future is something that we often run from. We want to know that we are secure in our futures, looking ahead with perfect 2020 vision. Uncertainty, however, is inevitable. The beauty within an uncertain future is that through challenging times, we learn to adapt to these changes of view, trusting in ourselves to persist despite fear and to not be defined by blinding circumstances, which contributes to our growth as individuals. Our class has not and will not allow unpredictability to define us. You all have constantly gone above and beyond throughout these past 4 years. Among us are dedicated, driven, and passionate individuals. We will be remembered for our resilience, and we will move forward with a purposeful vision. We finally made it. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Next, we have our valedictorian, Trevor Courier.
Hello, everyone. I promise not to say anything about coronavirus. It's already taken enough time from us. Instead, I would like to quote an aphorism my dad used to tell me.
Yesterday should have been the easiest day of your life.
Dad, this may not be the best time to say it, but these words became warped in my child mind. In fairness, I probably misinterpreted the positive themes about hard work and all that, but regardless, my new faulty interpretation caused a new mentality of constantly pushing myself. I focused on Lexile and Sunshine State books more than any sane person should ever. And I would even go to the school 30 minutes early to get into the library. I was a nerd. And as my humanity began to wither, my new robotic self formed a strange, distorted view on the world. And I thought grades would equate happiness. And my sole purpose was getting high grades. And as I entered high school, nothing seemed to change. Lexile transitioned to SAT scores, and Sunshine States became Faulkner, but I was my same old robotic, awkward self. And then I met some of the best people in my life, some of my best friends, and from my one and only prom to the countless cross-country races, they showed me what it meant to be happy. It didn't come from good grades. It came from the people around me. The people of Osceola helped me shed my robotic skin. And I'd like to take a moment to thank Miss Wrights and Miss Nymark. I've had the pleasure of working with them a lot. And I'm really gonna miss coming in late and getting my tardy pass from Miss Wrights. And I really hope she misses my terrible excuses for being late. And I'd like to also thank teachers like Mr. Robinson and Mr. Contrick. They showed me that good grades did not mean I'm a good person or I'm gonna be happy. It just meant I'm doing good in their class. And I realized I should no longer push myself because I'm seeking happiness, but rather because I am happy. I realized self-worth isn't some strange composition of my SAT, ACT, and GPA, but rather it's determined by action and character. And Osceola has some of the most character in this entire state. Some of us may have our entire lives planned out, while some don't know what they're doing tomorrow. But I'd like to tell everyone there's no correct way. There's no formula for happiness. Regardless, we all have the power to succeed. We are warriors. And this graduation is proof that we have the ambition, ability, and determination to succeed. We can go out into this world and make something of ourselves. And with that, I'd like to congratulate everyone. It's over. We have spent 4 years at one of the most academically challenging high schools, and now it's done. It may be a somber note, but I'm gonna miss this school. And I know we didn't have a traditional high school experience, but it's one that I'm always gonna remember and cherish. And I also have to thank Mr. Tatishi. He helped me write this speech, and he put a little thing on the bottom that I have to read. So thank you, Mr. Tatishi. Without you, I would have never got to use words like aphorism and known what they meant.
Parents, friends, guests, and most importantly, the class of 2020. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, please allow me to offer our congratulations for an outstanding job. We are extremely proud of your accomplishments. I have been associated with the class of 2020 for the past 4 years as your principal. I have observed closely, and I'm impressed with the picture before me because you have exhibited growth academically, socially, and emotionally. This growth didn't occur without support. Your support mechanism has been your classmates, your teachers, your school counselors, support staff, and administration. and most importantly, your family members. These people have given the support needed for all of your accomplishments. Your parents have worked as hard as you have towards your graduation, and our faculty has played an instrumental role in the attainment of your diploma. This class has a deep respect for its faculty and staff. They have nurtured you throughout your high school career by providing guidance, setting expectations, prodding, and even cheerleading when necessary, and demanding excellence academically and behaviorally. But most of all, they cared for you as a student and as a person. They are very proud of you and your accomplishments. Today takes on a special meaning for all of us, especially the class of 2020. It is a day to reflect upon the past 4 years. There have been many successes, and unfortunately, some setbacks, such as the one we faced the last 10 weeks of the school year. But the important fact is that you, the class of 2020, have persevered and are receiving your diplomas and entering into a new environment. This new world will be one you will navigate on your own. There will be rewards and pitfalls along the way. But through your strength and determination, I know you will all succeed. The education you received at Osceola Fundamental High School has prepared you well. Wherever your journey leads you, know that you will always have the support of Osceola. The class of 2020 was very involved in sports events. It warmed my heart every time we took the field or court, and you supported your team with the utmost, it was just so great. It was so great to see. You cared for each other. You supported each other. You did all those things that made our student athletes, our theater performers, our chorus, everybody involved, our band, made them feel so special. And they are, because they did an outstanding job this year. Events such as dances and campus activities were just fun. They were just great. It was so fun to be a part of those and watch you all through the 4 years. It was amazing. Other notable accomplishments this past year academically were the National Merit Scholarship commended students that we had in our school. 122 students with summa cum laude distinction, 43 students with magna cum laude distinction, 49 students with cum laude distinction, and 40 students are graduating with distinction. In other words, almost 2/3 of our graduating class has earned academic distinctions. 258 graduating seniors have a weighted GPA of 3.25 or higher, and 135 of those graduating seniors have a 4.0 or higher weighted GPA. That's amazing, amazing, and I'm so proud of you as our faculty and staff are. 52 seniors have earned the Advanced Scholar designation, while 216 seniors have earned the Scholar designation. 292 seniors earned Merit designation. Additionally, our digital, media, FBLA, fine arts, and performing arts departments received multiple individual and group awards at the district, state, and national levels. Our school's 4 academies have earned 3,275 industry certifications collectively in the past 4 years, with our seniors earning 914 of those certifications this year alone. Our athletic teams represented our school well, with multiple district championships, district runner-ups, and many were crowned PCAC champions over the past 4 years. Many of these teams advanced well into the state FHSA competition levels. We also had 2 senior finalists in this year's Walker Rising Stars competition. And we had a senior that qualified for the National FBLA competition. Our senior students received numerous academic, athletic, or art-related scholarships to some of the most respected colleges and universities throughout the nation. We are so proud of each and every one of your accomplishments. The class of 2020 has an outstanding example for lessons in diversity. You are students from varied backgrounds, but seem to all become one with genuine friendship while enjoying differences with firm loyalty and respect for Osceola Fundamental High School and each other. We appreciate the time you spent at Osceola Fundamental High School and wish you great success in your future endeavors. Today, as you graduate with distinguished accomplishments, please take the time to sincerely thank your family, teachers, or that special friend who is always there to support you. Class of 2020, we salute you and wish you success as you begin the next chapter of your life. Remember always, it's great to be an Osceola Warrior. I'm so proud and honored to have been your principal over the past 4 years. You're an amazing group. Next up, I would like to bring Mr. Dan Schmidtdeal, Assistant Principal of Curriculum, who will certify our diplomas.
Mr. Bonet, it is my pleasure to present to you the 2020 candidates for graduation from Osceola Fundamental High School. They have met all requirements and have been certified to receive their diplomas.
I would like to introduce our senior readers, selected by the class of 2020, Mrs. Barb Ferguson and Mr. Jared DiMaggio.
Trevor Courier, Valedictorian. Jacob Wall, Co-Salutatorian. Samuel Workman, Co-Salutatorian. Daniel Adkins.
Victoria Albert. Serene Aladrisi. Dana Al-Jasir.
James Allen. Adarsh Aloysius. Andrew Amaral. Daniel Aquilar. Jonathan Aquilar.
Sophia Arango.
Kane Arima. Ibrahim Bader.
Adriana Bailey.
Hunter Bailey.
Bernie Bell Balagot. Brooke Barrett. Cassidy Barrett. Carly Badillion.
Elijah Berrien. Kobe Biltz. Jacob Burt. Samuel Blanding. Sean Blanding. Jacob Bob.
Morgan Bush.
Brian Boramvangza.
Margaret Bowers.
Aiden Bradley.
Lauren Brennan. Alexis Brent. Sydney Brochi.
Jacoby Brown. Joseph Brown.
Abigail Bush.
Caleb Butler. Abraham Byrne.
Balin Cabanas Garcia. Olivia Cagle.
Colby Caloric.
Layla Camacho.
Dominic Carapalucci. Ryan Card. Jack Carpenter. Michael Carpenter. Bryce Casebolt.
Samantha Castro.
Nicholas Selly.
Sajia Chowdhury. Jenna Clayton.
Brandon Clement. Ryan Cole.
Ashley Collins.
Adam Comages.
JC Connolly. Callista Coors.
Christopher Cottrell. Eric Courtney. Patrick Covington.
Aaron Craig. Alyssa Croft.
Garib Crone.
Carly Cropsey.
Matthew Crowder.
Genevieve Crookshank.
John Crookshank.
Mackenzie Crookshank.
Connor Culbertson.
Carly Davenport. Alexandria Davis. Jordan DeHaven.
William Delgato.
Megan Del Grasso. Alana De Lucia. Alma Derversivich. Megan DeVoe. Julia DeVol.
Zachariah Dice.
Kaylee Diebold. Kaylee Diener.
Matthew DiGiovanni.
Claire Dolan. Alexandra Dort. Savannah Doty.
Daniel Doubleday.
Lauren Dowman.
Corey Downs. Connor Doyle.
Riley Dufault. Lauren Dumont.
Jerry Durkin.
Nicole Dybeck Hoyos.
Declan Egan.
Amanda Evans. Kalila Evans. Lauren Everhart.
Dominic Falkenstein.
Paisley Fallon. Sarah Farin. Renee Favel. Shelby Ferguson.
Drew Fernandez. Kyle Ferrante. Carson First.
Caitlin Fisher.
Maxwell Fisher. Shane Fisher. Peyton Fitzgerald. James Fondren.
Anna Forrester. Sarah Fowler.
Stephen Francati. Tyler Futch.
Gina Galacci. Allison Garland. Allison Garside.
Gregory Garside.
Danielle Gauss. Chloe Gay.
Austin Geiger. Jordan Geiger.
Melody Geiger. Paula Geldres. Gia Genoese.
Arvids Geroulis. Jackson Gibson.
Lindsay Gicker. Olivia Gignac. Sydney Gilbert.
Austin Gleaton.
Evelyn Glukowski. Amanda Golden.
Grady Golden.
Caitlin Goldhammer. Ashley Goodell.
Joshua Gorman.
Courtney Gornick. Lauren Gore.
Jacob Gottfried.
Aislinn Graves. Corinne Graves.
Wesley Griffin.
Sarah Griffing.
Gillian Griffiths. John Grobmeyer.
Kayla Hadley. Grace Hansen.
Kyle Hansen.
Morgan Hansen. Lauren Harper. Madison Haar. Sydney Harris.
Nicholas Hartson.
Cassandra Hartzell. Haley Harwood. Alexis Hatil. Ashley Hatil. Mackenzie Hausdorf.
Jordan Honscheidel.
Kylie Hazelwood. Haley Henderson. Faith Henson. Alexi Hernandez.
Christopher Gila. Cade Hillier. Kobe Hirschfield. Tyler Hoffman.
Sophia Holmes. Yesenia Huapia Queseda. Elena Huerta.
Denver Hewitt. Robert Hughes. Jackson Hoop. Jared Highland.
Alexandra Ife. Chikozi Ikegu.
Coleman Inglima. Michael Irwin.
Iris Jahui Lopez. Morgan Jensen.
Xander Jerkins.
Miranda Jimenez Osejo. Quetzale Jimenez Nonte.
Matthew Johnson.
Allison Jones. Madison Judd. Brianna Carl.
Alexander Kieran. Brandon Kennedy. William Kipalis. Jack Kirpsack. Will Keyser.
Nalani Kim. Natalie Kinnear.
Nathan Kaiser. Marin Klappa. Jaden Koepke.
Victoria Kononova.
Parker Koskinas.
Caitlin Ladd.
Owen LeGrand. Chase Land. Noah Lanier. Seth LaQuire. Noah Laughlin. Colin Lothar.
Christina Levitt.
Zachary Lights. Ian Lemler.
Riley Leone. Grace Leskanik.
Kevin Lester.
Rain Lester.
Samuel Lazinski. Leighton Levering.
Jocelyn Lewin. Katie Lewis. Ashley Lipham. Emma Lloyd.
Aiden Lockwood. Michael Lovria. Gavin Lowe. Darius Lucas.
Angela Lumia. Brittany Mack. Madison Lynn Manchester.
Jordan Marion.
Marissa Morocco.
Andrew Martin. Robert Martin. Jace Martin.
Kaya Moss. Isabella Mestrini. Anna Mata.
Adam Maxwell. Gabriel May. David Mayorga.
Grace Mizuko. Logan MacArthur. Cameron McCaffrey.
Quinn McCarthy.
Shannon McKelvey.
Brendan McKenzie. Keaton McLeod.
Kayla McWilliams.
Jackson Mayer.
Maria Miola.
Colin Miller.
Vanessa Miller.
Bailey Mills. Dominic Molfitis. Luciano Molina. Kyle Mont. Matthew Mooney. Wyatt Morris.
Samantha Moses. Caitlin Mozo.
Vincent Emmett Munoz.
Carmen Muscalina.
Jonathan Meyer. Sean Nahum. Tyler Norris. Nicholas Nerzik. Logan O'Brien.
Emma O'Donnell.
Jackson O'Donnell. Kevin Ost. Maxim Oleksinski. Paul Anatsko.
Corinne Opiella. Molly O'Rourke. Darian Ottinger. Isabel Willette. Sophia Page. Eileen Papanikos. Maria Pardo. Emily Parker. Amanda Pascarello.
William Pate.
Janvi Patel.
Quint Paxton. Ethan Pearson.
Ashley Peeler. Alyssa Pellegrino. Dakota Perez. Jessica Pernis. Zoe Peters. Michelle Pham.
Shane Platania. Eric Joseph Porter. Jeremy Allen Postek. Marcelino Pozo Joseph.
Ashley Prey.
Dylan Proffer. Henry Prosser.
Austin Purdy. Brittany Putnam.
Christian Quinn. Tristan Rasek. Daniel Raphael.
Star Ralston. Mariela Ramirez Rodriguez.
Colin Randall. Reese Hunter Rangel. Bailey Rath.
Katie Reagan. Jalea Reedy.
Kenneth Reeves.
Kimberly Reeves. Kaylin Reska. Annalise Ritchie.
Nicholas Rydell.
Annabelle Riha.
Jalen Riley. Ray Rodriguez. Thomas Rodriguez.
Ana Rodriguez Manuele. Autumn Rose. Ashley Ross. Lorena Rossi.
Wesley Sakaxi. Logan Salas. Ronnie Salhab.
Carolyn Samatinger. Giselle Samonek.
Alex Sanders. Zachary Sanders. Anthony Sangolo. Derek Santos.
Michaela Shell. Madison Searles.
Gariel Sermon. Peyton Shaw. Ren Schaefer. Matthew Sheridan. Muhammad Shuman. Jaden Slack. Bradley Sloan. Derek Smith.
Lauren Smith.
Samuel Sneary. Benjamin Sohoski.
Aaliyah Soto.
Kurt Spaller. Spencer Stavrevsky.
Diana Stepankovskaya. Mackenzie Stern. Taylor Stone.
Kaiser Struckhoff. Brett Sullivan.
Jenna Sullivan. Tara Sullivan.
Ronald Sears.
Madison Swain. Logan Thomas. Nicole Thompson.
Darius Threats.
Brooke Thrower. Grace Thrower. Hannah Topel.
Nima Torabi. Nicholas Torres. Blake Toops.
Olivia Trumbull.
Christian Tuazon.
Madison Tucker.
Clifford Turner. Justin Turner. Bilal Udin.
Victoria Vallow. Olivia Van Auken.
Caden Varner. Emel Veladzik. Jacob Vinka. William Walker. John Ward. Jaheim Washington. Jeremiah Webb. Jake Weiss.
Grace Allison Wells. Hannah West. Samantha West. Sierra Westmoreland. Carolyn Lucy White.
Thomas Whittington. Zachary Wilfield.
Amari Williams.
Blake Wilmink. Alex Wilson. Austin Wolfangel.
Faith Wood.
Joshua Yaumans.
Sydney Zambrana.
John Zaminer.
Taylor Zielinski.
Seniors, please rise for the conferring of your diplomas. By the power vested in me from the state of Florida and the Pinellas County School Board, I now declare you graduates of the class of 2020. From this day forward, you are no longer seniors, but alumni of Osceola Fundamental High School. Please move your tassels to the left. Congratulations to the